This video was sponsored by EA. What is going on, guys? Judo Sloth here, and we are back on the Command & Conquer Let's Play series. Now we have a couple of announcements to make very quickly before we start today's action. Command & Conquer is a real-time strategy game by EA's Redwood Studios. There's a link in the description that you can click in order to download the game. The matches are quick, real-time strategy where you have complete control of the units throughout the match, which is necessary to win. Now you can tune in at 7 PM PST on January the 12th for the Command & Conquer Rivals launch celebration at twitch.tv/CNC Rivals. It's obviously on the screen there for you as well, guys. The global launch celebration. Let's get into today's matches though. We should go ahead and collect our free crate. Why not do that? And we will upgrade some of our troops and cards as well, just so that we are a little bit stronger in battle. Let's see, we have a common crate here as well. We might as well get some coins. Quickly have a look at that. And in terms of our characters, I quite like the lower end characters, trying to get them as strong as possible because I can get them onto the field very quickly. So I am going to go ahead and upgrade my rifleman, and unfortunately we don't have enough in order to level that up, but let's go ahead. Missile squad, I use them quite a lot as well, so we can upgrade them and get into the first match here. We are slowly progressing through. We've slowly got our deck improving, and we're going to give you some more beginner tips today. I'm certainly not an expert on this, guys, but I do like the look at this map. Let's get a harvester out straight away. I would definitely recommend doing that to try and help speed the process of things up. So let's get some troops training up. We have the riflemen straight away. Why don't we pop them on this platform here? And I do like to follow that up with the missile launchers, just because it's quite difficult to know what the enemy team is going to have. Let's pop them onto there. Let's get the war factory built as well. And then I am going to build some more missile not the missile squad, sorry, the riflemen. Then we'll get some more missile squad. So basically I like to try and get a little bit of an army together first. Once I have one more in terms of the missile squad, I'm then going to start with vehicles. And I'm a little bit questioning here what on earth this player is actually doing. So I'm going to push my troops a little bit further forward. There they go. Let's get my war machine over there just to kind of scout out that area. So he has a lot of riflemen in this area, so I'm going to push forward with my riflemen. And why don't we send a tank over there just as a bit of help. And he's basically making a strong push here to try and steal the platform, which it looks like he's going to do, and fire the rocket launcher at me. Okay, that is not ideal. So we're going to have a lot of riflemen to come and take this down. I'm still not concerned, guys. I'm pretty confident we can take this down. Why don't we put one of them there in order to try and quickly take out and distract his riflemen. My tank is doing a good job, but I certainly need some more riflemen myself. So you can see the little icons on the screen. That basically shows which troops are strong against what. So I'm doing okay here. I do want to get another tank in there, and I'm going to pull them riflemen back. We need some missile squad because he's got a vehicle coming in heavily here. So let's get the missile squad there. He does have flamers as well coming in hard, which is difficult against my missile squad. So I'm going to quickly try and get another defense in there to attack that. Why don't we send my tank in here? Send these guys to there. Amazingly, we lost that defense. I can't believe that, guys. But anyway, let's just see. He has a bunch of troops sitting there. So I'm going to get the tech lab and try and get my Titan in place. So why don't we push a little bit further in here? We basically need the second platform. He has a Titan there as well, which is not ideal. Why don't we get this missile to there, actually? And then we're doing quite well stopping his push from the back. Let's get my vehicle onto there, otherwise we're going to lose this platform. Let's get my tank to there. Missile squad, we need some in there as well. He has lots of vehicles, and we're looking good here, but he's making a strong push right at the end of this. I do have a strange feeling that we might not get this. Let's get the Titan on the field. That is going to be my missile launch. Boom, fantastic. Okay, now we just need to continue to dominate in the second part of this match. Let's get one of our defenses there just to help out, get some more riflemen there. Honestly, my rifleman's not doing a fantastic job. Let's get my vehicle there as well. My Titan isn't doing too badly though. It's doing quite well. You can see in the middle there, he is frying the enemy. And he's backing off now, which is good. I'm going to get another tank in there. Another heavy damage dealer, I think, is good. Them guys didn't want to take damage from that. Let's get my tank in the middle there. This is a tough match. I'm struggling to continue with the commentating effectively with this, to be honest. Let's get that there to distract and allow my tank to take that out. And he has some people coming around the back to basically try and take out my my troops from behind, which is interesting. Let's get my missile launchers in there. We're not too far away from this. We just need to continue to keep the middle taken out, but he is going to get my troops down here. He's making a strong push. Let's get onto that platform. And I've done it. I can't believe it. We just about held him off. Wow, that was insane, guys. You might not have had too many in the way of beginner tips there. I don't know. That was nuts. But we managed to do it. And crazily, it was all about the end game. So in summary there, I basically like to get some troops on the board initially. Let's dive straight into another match, and then from there we'll try and be a little bit more casual on this one and a little bit more in the way of commentary. So I do like to get some troops on the map ASAP, get them down, but you've got to be thinking about the end game. So he snuck in very effectively actually and took that first missile when I had it in the bag in essence. But in terms of the end game, I unlocked my Titan, I was keep putting the tanks in, and if you can have the strong troops like that, it's very difficult for them to then take over. So, let's get this initial squad. He's pushed straight to the center, which is interesting. Why don't we... I'm actually going to let him have that. Oh, okay, he's making a push. Poor network. Oh no, that's not what we want. So he's made a solid push to the middle. Why don't we put the defense there to try and help? Push the rest of my troops in. And let's just make a solid push to try and take this middle platform. I think we're not looking too bad here. Let's get these... kind of want a vehicle just to fly in. That can basically tank for my troops here. Once it passes my troops, let's go for it. Let's get in there, guys, and let's take them out. Boom. What are you doing? Get over there. So he's about to get the rocket here unless we can take him out, which it doesn't look promising, I gotta be honest. Let's get my unit on there, but he's gonna get the first rocket here. I'm not too concerned. I feel like I'm actually in control of this because I have a lot more on the field than he does. So let's try and push out this middle section. So again, the first missile is not the end of the world. Let's get these to take this out. Take him. Okay, let's get the tech lab on. That would be helpful. What are my guys doing? Come on, get over there. Get over there. Okay, so we've got the middle section now taken under control. Let's push onto this platform. Then let's put this here to try and help tank. We can back our vehicle off just a touch because he has some troops sneaking around the back, which we can then start firing. Let's go. Oh, what's going on here? Boom. Let's get my tank to the front there. Let's get my missile squad a little bit further. Oh, my guys are in the... Let's get my my Titan in there. In fact, that's my stormtroopers. I thought I had Titan on this one. Let's get the defense in there to help. My harvester's doing well. He doesn't have a harvester, look, which is interesting. My tank is about to go down, but it's done a fantastic job there. I am completely dominating him now, look. So he's got a tank coming in as well, which means I need my stormtroopers on that. So, I mean, he can just sit there, to be honest. Why don't we push these guys forward? Let's get another tank in there, because that was working nicely. Then I will distract once this... Come on, come on, come on, come on. Got it. Can I sneak that in there? Yes, I did. Now let's get... So we have 2 tanks in here, and we have a lot of strong base troops on that middle platform, so he can't get across to it, in essence. What happens is, again, if you're thinking endgame, you want to distract, go ahead and... I tell you what, let's put the replay of that on, and we'll quickly go over it to end the video, because it can be quite difficult to commentate and play. It's a very strategic game. Again, thank you to EA for sponsoring today's video. But it can be a little bit difficult. So, where are the replays again? I can't even remember how to get to this. Okay, we'll be back in a second, guys, with the replay. Okay, here we go, guys. Match history. It was right there all along. So anyway, let's watch this one. This is the one we just had. I'll speed it up so you guys get to see the end of the game, but just watch how I dominate the platforms. And honestly, you can sneak around the back and try and do direct damage. But I recommend, especially for beginners, controlling the platforms is what you want to do. So initially, what I try and do is I get my troops, the easy troops to make, get onto my platform and basically get a couple of them on the field, so I've got something to work with. You can see how we pop the missile defense up there. That's good to distract troops as you're pushing in. But in essence, what I'm trying to do is keep my troops back, protect them, but make sure that he's not overpowering too much. And then you can see I like to get some strong troops on there. So let's start to play it from here, where I basically come back. So you do need your riflemen and your missile squad. In essence, they're strong against each other, and there's, you know, the missile squad, it speaks for itself. They're good against vehicles. So if you can distract with one of your vehicles, for instance, notice how I put my tank up front. That can basically distract whilst my missile squad is in the middle part of that platform, if you will. If you look at that middle platform, my tank is at the front taking all the damage, and I put my my turret up as well in order to take that damage. From there, the more higher damage troops you can get onto the map, the more you can distract for your riflemen and your missile squad, and it's all about keeping track of things. And as you might have seen, I struggled a couple of times to keep on track of it, but again, we are just starting out this Let's Play journey, if you will, and we did get 2 victories for today. I hope that helps you guys out. Be sure to leave any other tips in the comments, but until next time, peace out.